slid in by, yes, of course, Erling Haaland.
The Terminator managed to score twice in his debut for Manchester City versus West Ham. Despite being Norwegian, did you know that Erling Haaland was born in Leeds, England? His father, Alfie Haaland, was at the time playing for Leeds. After 3 years, his father had to retire from football due to a problem with injuries, and the family moved to their hometown in Norway, Bryne. Following in his father's footsteps, Erling started playing football for Bryne's youth academy. He showed great skill and passion in playing attack positions, unlike his father, who played midfield for clubs like Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, and Manchester City. When he was growing up, he showed a great work ethic and fearlessness. He would score on opponents much bigger than he. When he was 15, Erling played for Norway's U15 team and scored 18 goals in 14 international matches. Still, he was considered too small, with a gangly physique, and had to work on reading the game. But his outstanding U15 streak didn't go unnoticed. He transferred a mold and started playing for the first team when he was just 16 years old. In his first season, he scored 4 goals. In the second season, he scored 4 goals in just 1 game against Bryne, the league's leading team. After turning 18, he had offers from Leeds United and Red Bull Salzburg, which he later joined. In the U20 World Cup, Haaland made history by scoring 9 goals in Norway's 12-0 victory over Honduras, finishing as the tournament's top scorer. After debuting in a Champions League game, he scored a hat-trick against Genk, and he continued the streak by scoring in the next 4 games. He became the first teenager and only the 5th player ever to score in 5 consecutive Champions League games. In the Austrian Bundesliga that season, he scored 28 goals in 22 matches, including 5 hat-tricks. Then, offers started coming in. Manchester United, RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund promised to make him their first-choice striker and the main star, which was paramount for his father, Alfie. After hearing this, you'll start to wonder if Erling was born under the lucky number 3. In his debut for Dortmund, they were losing 1-3 against Augsburg. When Erling came in from the bench, he scored a hat-trick in just 22 minutes to help his team achieve victory with a 5-3 score. In his first 6 games, he scored 9 goals for Dortmund. He became, as promised, their star attacker. He finished with 62 goals in 67 games for Borussia Dortmund. Erling also became the youngest and quickest to score 50 goals in the Bundesliga. Almost 22 years after his father signed for Manchester City, Erling did the same. He signed a 5-year deal worth £51 million. About his transfer, he said, "There are so many world-class players in this squad, and Pep is one of the greatest managers of all time, so I believe I am in the right place to fulfill my ambitions. I want to score goals, win trophies, and improve as a footballer, and I am confident I can do that here. This is a great move for me, and I can't wait to get started in preseason." In his first game for Manchester City, who played a friendly game against Bayern Munich, it took Erling Haaland a whole 12 minutes to score. However, then something happened that rarely happens in the game of football. The match was suspended due to the weather conditions, an electrical storm, and fans were ushered into the concourse. They covered the field, and after a half an hour, it was decided that the teams would play 2 40-minute halves with a short halftime break. City managed to win thanks to Haaland. In his Premier League debut, he scored 2 goals in City's win against West Ham. Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland will be an unstoppable duo, which they showed in their first game together. Haaland's muscular strength makes him an unstoppable goal-scoring machine, and that's why fans gave the 22-year-old a nickname, the Terminator. Will he live up to the expectations and help his coach, Pep Guardiola, defend their title? Judging from his start, I would say the Terminator will show no mercy.